The natural state of a free market is deflation, as prices tend to fall toward the marginal cost of production. However, we've never experienced a truly global free market for any extended period. Instead, we've lived in controlled systems due to broken money, which has worsened over time, eventually leading to societal divisions, wars, and currency resets. History shows that for 5,000 years, this cycle has repeated, preventing the establishment of a true free market. Free markets, in principle, are more productive because they allow for more innovation and opportunities. The United States, with its constitution designed to protect individual rights and create a free market system, became a superpower by offering more productive opportunities than other nations. However, over time, even the US fell into the trap of being captured by control mechanisms.
The natural state of a free market is deflation because, in a competitive environment, prices tend to fall toward the marginal cost of production. Yet, we've never lived in a truly global free market for any significant period. Instead, we've always existed in controlled systems, shaped by broken money and manipulated markets. These control systems have gotten progressively worse, often leading to societal divisions and ultimately to wars, which reset currencies and power structures to start the cycle anew. This pattern has been evident throughout 5,000 years of human history, where economic control and manipulation have repeatedly disrupted the potential for a sustained free market. Free markets, when allowed to function properly, are far more productive. They encourage innovation and provide more opportunities for growth because there is more competition and entrepreneurial activity. This was the foundation of the United States, which broke away from Britain to create a new system that protected individual rights and freedoms. The U.S. Constitution was designed to safeguard these rights and create a free market, which allowed the country to become a global superpower. People from all over the world flocked to the U.S. to participate in this productive system, which generated immense wealth and opportunity. However, over time, even the U.S. became captured by the same control mechanisms that have plagued economies throughout history, gradually eroding the free market principles that once fueled its success.
Subscribe our channel and press the bell button to get our video notification. And like the video.
In a Bitcoin-based system, prices would tend to fall toward the marginal cost of production, or more broadly, prices would continuously fall relative to Bitcoin itself. If Bitcoin remains decentralized and secure, this would imply that all prices, energy, housing, and goods would steadily decline when measured against Bitcoin, which is what we'd expect in a deflationary environment. Throughout 5,000 years of human history, we've never had a currency that truly resisted manipulation. Every currency has eventually been centralized and controlled, leading to cycles of inflation, division, and war. If Bitcoin truly resists this centralization, it represents something entirely new, which is why it's so hard to measure within our existing frameworks. We've always measured systems from inside those systems, but Bitcoin isn't just another iteration of what we've known, and it's a fundamentally different paradigm. If all currencies have been centralized throughout history, we must also recognize that humanity itself plays a role in allowing this centralization to occur. Despite the intelligence and knowledge of countless individuals throughout history, we continually fallen into the same patterns.
In a Bitcoin-based system, prices would tend to fall toward the marginal cost of production, or more broadly, prices would continuously decline against Bitcoin. If Bitcoin remains decentralized and secure, this would result in a deflationary environment where all prices, energy, housing, goods steadily fall relative to Bitcoin. This would be a natural outcome, as Bitcoin's fixed supply and security would prevent the inflationary manipulation we've seen throughout history. For 5,000 years, no currency has been able to resist manipulation. Every currency has eventually been centralized and controlled, leading to cycles of inflation, societal division, and ultimately war. Bitcoin could break this cycle, but it's challenging to measure within our current frameworks because it represents a fundamentally different paradigm. We've always measured systems from inside those systems, and all of our measurements have been based on currencies that can be manipulated. Bitcoin isn't just another currency, it's a decentralized system that challenges everything we've known about money. If Bitcoin continues to resist centralization, we would see all prices falling relative to Bitcoin, which would be a shift from the inflationary systems we're used to. However, this also means that humanity itself has always played a role in enabling centralization. Despite the intelligence and insight of many throughout history, we've repeatedly allowed centralization to occur. The fact that Bitcoin remains decentralized and secure could represent the first time a currency has truly resisted this pattern, but it requires us to think differently about money and power. Bitcoin offers a new possibility, but understanding and fully embracing it means breaking free from the centralized systems that have defined human history for millennia.
Every entrepreneur globally is competing to offer you more value. And it's not just entrepreneurs, every employee, every team is working to deliver more value in a competitive global market. The only reason this value doesn't reach you in the form of lower prices is due to something obstructing it. That obstruction is massive monetary printing, which extracts wealth that should be flowing to you through decreased costs. If we stayed in this competitive environment without interference, starting a business would force you to be ruthlessly efficient. For example, if you started a business tomorrow, you would have to automate and use AI or machines to reduce labor costs. If you didn't your business would fail because others would outcompete you. This fierce competition should lead to falling prices, benefiting everyone as innovation drives costs down. In a world without artificial monetary intervention, we see the positive effects of this competition. However, because we're still operating within a system dominated by monetary manipulation, it's difficult to quantify exactly how much value is being lost. The true scale of the value we could be receiving in a free market is unknowable within the constraints of the current system.
Every entrepreneur around the world is competing to offer you more value. And it's not just the entrepreneurs, every employee and every team is engaged in this global competition to deliver better products and services. In a free market, this competition would naturally drive prices down as businesses innovate and become more efficient to win your business. The only reason this value doesn't reach you in the form of lower prices is because something is blocking it. The major obstacle is massive monetary printing, which extracts wealth from the system that would otherwise flow to you through reduced costs. Now consider what happens if you start a business today. If you automate and leverage AI and machines to reduce labor costs, you'll likely fail. The competition is ruthless, forcing every business to constantly innovate and improve efficiency. In a true free market, this cutthroat competition results in lower prices and more value for consumers. Automation and technology reduce costs, and businesses that can't keep up with this trend are quickly outcompeted.
Subscribe our channel and press the bell button to get our video notification. And like the video.